Hi there, my name is Brent Smith and I'm the Common Constitutionalist. Welcome to the Common Constitutionalist Weekend Video Podcast. And today I've got, I don't know, 2-3 topics. I don't know what I'm going to get to, what I'm not going to. It's just been an awfully busy week. It's been an awfully busy weekend. That's no excuse, but so I've been off the grid a little bit, so whatever. One of the topics, in no particular order, Biden will not debate. He can't. And the Goya Foods thing. So that's what I'm going to be discussing today on the Common Constitutionalist Weekend Video Podcast. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Now, Joe Biden. Hot out here, man. Need a little sippy. That's some good liquor. It ain't liquor, but you know what I mean. All right, so anyway, Joe Biden. I mean, in one respect, I really do feel bad for this guy because he's losing his marbles, so to speak. I have friends and family that are going through similar situations, and it's no laughing matter, it's no joking matter. The problem is that nobody I know is running for the most powerful position on the planet, President of the United States. He shouldn't be. I mean, I don't know that there should be some sort of physical screening to see whether he has dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that, or on stage, or something like that, the pre-dementia or whatever. If that's the case, it should disqualify you from running for president. It would also put much greater stock in whoever your vice president is going to be. So we shouldn't even really worry about Biden getting into office. We should be worrying about who's up next after Biden. After Biden ceases to be able to function properly. And again, as a human being, it's a damn shame. It's a crying shame. You never want to see anyone go through that. Believe you me, you don't want to see anyone go through that. And there are lots of people out there that watch me or anyone else that have a family member or a friend or some form of relative that either has gone through dementia in past, or Alzheimer's in past, or currently going through it. It ain't no joke, and it's not even a little fun, okay? It just isn't. It's a shame. And you see these once virile individuals wilt before your eyes. And that's what Joe Biden, you look back, and as much as he's a crook and a criminal, yeah, I understand that. But as a human being, you never want to see anyone suffer like this. You just don't. And he's got to know that this is coming on. And there's no cure, there's no real treatment for this kind of stuff yet, because it's in the brain, and the brain is the most complicated thing in the universe, in my opinion. Probably isn't even my opinion. The brain's the most complicated thing in the universe, period. So it's going to be quite some time before people get a handle on exactly how to treat and how to cure this stuff or reverse it or whatever. It's just the way it is. Okay, it's just the way it is. And it's debilitating as hell, and it can come on very quickly, and it can advance at whatever rate it wants to advance at, and there's nothing you can do to slow it down or stop it. So, from a human standpoint, I feel bad for him, and I feel terrible for his family. So it's something you got to contend with. But the guy, there's no getting around it. I mean, I remember when Teddy Kennedy died. Everybody was mourning Teddy Kennedy as the lion of the Senate. He's the liar of the Senate. He was a dirtbag through and through. He was a dirtbag from day one. He was a dirtbag from the time he got into office. He was probably a dirtbag before that. A lot of the Kennedys were dirtbags. They were just spoiled rich kids. But I remember people mourning him and talking, great about him and all the wonderful things and everything. And I'm sorry. I couldn't feel it. I didn't feel it because the guy was an evil SOB and he went to the grave being an evil SOB. So that's just the way it goes. What he did to Reagan, it's whatever, you know. So Biden's the same way politically. The guy's a dirtbag. He's a crook. He's a criminal, and it seems to be he'll always be that. Okay. I don't think there's going to be any deathbed repentance, because by the time Joe Biden's on his deathbed, he won't remember what he's going to be repenting for. And I mean that seriously. That's no joke, okay? So how is this guy going to debate? I mean, physically, how is he going to debate? Are you kidding me? There's a rain cloud, like, I don't know, whatever. I'll survive, I hope. There's no way he can debate on a live stage with President Trump. No chance. So what are they going to do? Are they just going to call off the debates because of COVID? I don't know what excuse they're going to give, but I suspect that they're probably going to, because I don't know how they're going to not have debates. I just don't understand how they're going to what excuse they're going to give for not having debates at all. I just don't think that's going to fly with anybody, okay? Except for the hardcore radical leftists that know that Biden would be crushed in a debate by Trump. Trump crushes the ones with sound mind and body. He'll just have his way with Biden, and Biden will just be in a bleeding heap, unfortunately. I think what's probably going to happen is they're probably going to have the Democrats are not going to suggest anything, because Democrats never suggest anything. They make demands. Leftists always make demands. They don't say, well, can we do it this way? Why don't we do it this way? They're just going to demand that it's going to be done this way. And then the Republicans are supposed to say, okay, we'll comply to that. Because, I don't know why, because that's what Republicans do, and that's what Democrats do. At any rate, I think that they're going to try and do, maybe, if they do debates at all, they're going to do some sort of Zoom debate or whatever. And with a Zoom debate, you're both in your own studio, or you're both in your own home and whatnot. And Trump will be without a script, because he doesn't need a script, because he believes in all the stuff that he's saying. And so you don't need a script when you know your topic and you believe in your topic. And you're of sound mind. That always helps too. Biden, on the other hand, will be in a studio where he could have an earpiece in. He could be coached off camera. People could be holding cue cards up and you'd never know it. I don't know how this is going to go, but that would be the only possible way that Joe Biden could that the Democrats would agree to debates, and that Joe Biden could even think to get through a debate like that. Other than that, I just can't see them happening. Just can't see it. So that's it. Be right back for that topic.
You're watching the Common Constitutionalist video podcast.
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Goya Foods. I've never bought one frickin' thing from Goya. Not once, ever in my entire life. In my adult life, at least. I don't know whether my family ever bought, whether my mom ever bought Goya stuff. How would I know? All I know is that me personally, because I do my own grocery shopping and I'm good at it and blah, 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 and I've never bought a single Goya thing, despite the fact that in every single grocery store in the nation, Goya Foods is the only brand with almost an entire shelf space in the store. I don't know how the hell they do this. I don't have any idea. They are Italian, right? No, they're Spanish, sorry. Okay, so they can't be the mafia. Spanish mafia? I don't know, whatever. Inquisition? Anyway, I don't know how they get away with doing that. I don't know what advantage they have. Because frankly, I've never seen people wholesale just buying tons of Goya food. I'm sure they must, because they've got their entire shelf filled with Goya stuff. So at any rate, that being said, which is completely doesn't have to do with anything, frankly, other than Goya Foods. The chairman, what's his name? Goya. I can't remember what the hell his name is. Some Spaniard dude. was asked to join some. I can't remember what the deal was, but he was speaking a very short 3-minute speech at the White House with Trump there. I think he's going to be part of some sort of driving steering committee, some sort of committee, a White House committee or something like that. At any rate, I guess I should have done a little bit more research, but beyond what I saw, I guess I don't really care that much. What exactly the guy's doing doesn't matter to me, particularly if it's in government, whatever. So anyway, he gets up there and he has the gall, the temerity to actually praise President Donald Trump for what he's done. Okay, and these guys have gotten, what have they given, like 300,000 pounds of food away during this COVID thing to needy, to the shelters or whatever the crap they're doing. That's a lot of food, man. That's a lot of food. And they're giving it away at all their locations and whatever. So at any rate, he gets up there and has the nerve, according to the leftist press, of course, has the nerve to congratulate President Trump and really thank him for being the President of the United States. Boy, howdy, did that not sit well, as you guys probably already know. I mean, that's just unbelievable. That somebody could have the nerve to do that. And frankly, so far as I know, he has not backed down. He has not pulled a Drew Brees. I'm still so disappointed in you, Drew Brees, for doing what you did, for throwing the flag under the bus and driving back and forth over it. And it's just unbelievable. Somebody asked me the other day, getting off topic slightly, so there's this black national anthem, right? I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Last I checked, we were all Americans. Apparently not. Apparently, BLM is into segregation. Isn't that interesting? We're supposed to be all the busing and desegregation and everything. We got blamed for not segregating, for not desegregating, and now they want to segregate. They want a black national. They want their own. Whatever, I don't know. Pick some states, take them. Take California, Oregon, and Washington. Just take them. Who cares? Anyway, that's beside the point. Back to Goya. So this guy gets up, praises Trump, and the crap hits the fan on the leftist media. How dare you? Blah 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 blah. And they're expecting him to do like every other weenie CEO or sports figure or whatever, just fold to the cancel culture mob, fold to the BLM mob, and just fold like an old cheap suit or fold like an old cheap lawn chair, whatever. Okay, he didn't. As so far, he did not. So my pledge, rather than when one of these companies does something really stupid like this, like the Dan Cathy, the guy who's ruining his father's company, Chick-fil-A, the world's best fast food company ever in the entire universe, known and unknown universe, Chick-fil-A. I have not been back to Chick-fil-A ever since the shoe polishing incident. I just can't do it, man. I can't support things like that. It physically pains me not to be able to go to Chick-fil-A. I mean, physically pains me when I see commercials of Chick-fil-A and I hear people talking about it, and all I want to do is just drive down and pick up $100 worth of Chick-fil-A and just wolf it all down. Can't do it. So kudos to the guy at Goya for not folding so far. And the point is, maybe he knows what these other CEOs and sports figures don't know, that it's not this huge mass of people that are boycotting Goya. It's a tiny little, tiny, mini, minute subset of people. The Twitter mob and things like that. It's all fake, it's all phony, it's all contrived, and it's 0.0006, I don't even know what small percentage of the population is, but it's just pitifully small. And they're making themselves out to be this huge thing, okay? It's like 50 people sprout out over a battlefield, and they're all shooting in different directions to make the enemy feel like or seem like that they have a larger force than they actually do. Same type of deal. Okay, the Black Lives Matter movement learned from these other people, these other cancel culture mobs, that it doesn't take many, as long as you're loud, obnoxious, and violent enough, then you'll get your way, and people will back down. And kudos to Goya, whoever the CEO guy is. So far, he hasn't backed down. I am going to go out of my way to at least attempt to buy some Goya Foods going forward. So that's my pledge to Mr. Goya. I don't remember what the hell his name is. That's all I've got. My name is Brent Smith. I am the Common Constitutionalist. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the, what is that thing, the bell thing? You know, the alert? Yeah, the alert. Hello. So, there you go. That's all I got. I'm out. Have a pleasant day.